Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and family. Listen, today the shout is the storm is passing over. Oh, I'm so glad to know that. And maybe that's a word for someone who's going through right now. Life has got you down because of difficulties and disappointments, perhaps because your heart has been broken by someone you thought you could trust, and yet they did you dirty. Here, let me tell you something. The storm is passing over. Troubles don't last always. The storm is passing over. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. The storm is passing over. Tough times don't last, but if you've got faith, you will outlast what's trying to wipe you out and take you down. The storm is passing over. Rick, check this out. In football, there's the category or a stat that is called yards after contact, or YAC, yards after contact. It's a powerful piece because it talks about those running backs who continue to gain yardage even after they've been hit. And that's the word I'm giving to everyone today. The real test of your faith is, do you keep on going after you've been hit by the storm, after the struggle has tried to knock you down, but somehow you keep on going and you turn a negative into a positive? That is because you recognize the storm is passing over. And so that's the word of the day. Don't you give up. You keep looking up. And when you look up, you will discover and discern the storm is passing over. Hallelujah. Y'all have an amazing day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
11 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, front page time. What's happening, Maria?
Good morning, Rock T. The front page is brought to you by Bank of America. Bank of America has powerful digital solutions for local and global businesses, so you can make every move matter. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America NA, copyright 2024. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Tim Walz had his moment Wednesday night in Chicago. The Minnesota governor accepted the Democratic Party's vice presidential nomination and had an emotional moment where he talked about his family's infertility journey.
If you've never experienced the hell that is infertility, I guarantee you know somebody who has. Hope, Gus, and Gwen, you are my entire world, and I love you.
I saw a lot of people talking about his son crying. It was just such a wholesome moment to see him.
He had an ugly cry now.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a meme today. Oh, that's gonna be a meme today.
Well, you can see him saying, "That's my dad." Just the pride.
And he's only 17,
sweet.
so you get it. You still emotional at 17. As a boy,
goodness.
you still in your feelings at 17.
That was just so beautiful.
But it's definitely a meme today.
Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg also spoke specifically about Trump's running mate.
And don't even get me started on his new running mate. At least Mike Pence was polite. J.D. Vance is one of those guys who thinks if you don't live the life that he has in mind for you, then you don't count.
Yeah, he's getting a whole lot of heat for his comments about women without, childless women and
people without kids don't have a stake in the country and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
very, very huge mistake. Senator Cory Booker spoke. The former Georgia Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan spoke, and he wasn't the only Republican that was there.
Olivia Troy, who also worked under Mike Pence. She was a national security person,
of course,
and she spoke. And it's like. people who used to work with you all have bad things to say about you.
They got the inside information,
but yet you're
right?
trying to come back and work for the company again, you know?
Right, crazy. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi spoke. Oprah, Bill Clinton, definitely a star-studded night. Tonight is Kamala Harris's moment where she will officially accept the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. Of course, we'll continue to provide you with updates. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What's up, Maria? Man, shout out to Chicago Sky's Angel Reese. She lands a partnership deal with, I knew this was coming, Reese's Candy. Now, this includes a limited edition collection of jerseys, hoodies, T-shirts, hats, and more. Angel calls her fans Reese's Pieces. This was brilliant marketing. It's just a matter of time this is going to happen, man. So congratulations to her doing her thing right there. The civil lawsuit against former NBA star Dwight Howard alleging sexual assault and battery has been dropped and dismissed by Stephen Harper. No money was paid to Harper in exchange for dropping the lawsuit. Howard denied those allegations and said in an October filing that he and Harper engaged in consensual sexual activity. So that whole situation has been dropped and allegedly without paying any money. It is what it is. That's my quick sports report right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
29 minutes before the top of the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Briggity Tat.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Janet Jackson announced plans for a residency at the Resorts World Theater at Resorts World Las Vegas, which will launch New Year's week. Tickets will be available for purchase starting next Wednesday, August 28th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Pacific time on the official website. So if you didn't get to see Janet on her tour, you can go to Vegas and check her out at her residency. Everybody getting a residency. It's a new edition. They still have theirs, don't they? And then Usher just finished his. I mean, people Mariah had hers. That's what's up.
But Janet at 58 years old is still doing it.
Is
That's
she?
what it says. She's 58.
I didn't know that.
She was born in 66. Yeah.
Her son is 8.
Yeah, she did have it at 50.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Time be flying,
sure
y'all.
Still doing it.
I'm going to do what? Just follow me on Instagram for when I'm going to announce when. I just got to get some people to come, but I'm going to do one.
I know that's right. Not the cutoff clap. All right, y'all, moving on. Beyonce allegedly sent a cease and desist to Donald Trump over his use of her song Freedom. On Tuesday, Stephen Chung, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign, shared a video of him exiting an aircraft with Freedom playing as the audio. Not only is the song the official anthem for Kamala Harris' presidential campaign, Trump also had no permission from the veteran musician or her team to use the song in any way. They did the same thing with Isaac Hayes, and Isaac Hayes' son sent them a cease and desist, and they did not stop using it, so he's suing them. He won his money for the time that they used his dad's stuff, which I'm sure he's the owner of the estate or whatever, so, and he's good people anyway. All right, y'all, last but not least, Neo, who currently has 2 girlfriends, said there's no limit to his girlfriend count. Here's what he had to say.
I know you're still doing the polyamorous relationship thing. You have 2 girlfriends right now, right? Is that the cap, or would you add more to it?
No specific cap. It just depends on, who I vibe with and who vibes with me. As many as you can afford,
Wow.
But you know what? I'm not mad at Neo for that. The reason why I'm not
mad,
it
100.
Yeah, because he had such a hard time being with one woman in his previous relationships and in his marriage. So why not? If that is what you want and you can find women that want it, then just do it and be open about it.
He ain't
Don't
cheating.
hide,
Yep.
I mean, it ain't for me because I ain't sharing, but
okay. Me neither.
Okay.
However, y'all, Omarion revealed that he abstained from sex for 3 years at the height of his career. During a recent podcast, he reflected on the ways in which his celibacy journey has affected his mental, physical, and spiritual health. Here's what he had to say.
I decided to become celibate. It was because I was searching for something more. A lot of people would be like, oh, he young. He on top of the world. He just put out an album, his #1 album. Like, you ain't out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, there's more to life than that. And then come to find out that Lenny Kravitz has been celibate for however long. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I think Lenny went 9 years.
9, yeah.
Ooh, Lord have
But
mercy.
seriously, I heard that it's supposed to, like, for prostate health, that men are supposed to, have.
Release.
And I'm not even trying to be funny.
No,
like
yeah,
that
we
long
talked
period of
about
time.
that. Dr.
I mean, I guess they are, but just not with
yeah,
them.
just because he's
Never mind. Yep.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour.
right along.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
11 minutes before the top of the hour. Good morning, Special K.
Good morning, Rock Teasel. For shizzle. My nizzle.
Oh, wow.
All right,
You know what that meant.
Yeah, so what is a conundrum? A conundrum is a difficult question or a problem. And because I am the brilliant one, I'm going to now let you experience some conundrums that are going to tease your brain this early in the morning. Super Dave, if you would give me some appropriate background music, thank you very much, sir. Let's go. What happens when two cannibals are hanging out and they both get hungry? If wasting time is fun to someone, then was that time really wasted? If you change the order up but use all the letters, is the alphabet still the alphabet? You ever thought about that? If you say B, C, D, E, H, J, K, R. Gary looks very confused right now.
We all do.
If a person admits to being a pathological liar, can you believe them?
That's a good one.
If you describe something as indescribable, didn't you just describe it?
You just...
Oh.
Gary, why is abbreviation such a long word?
Oh.
Do you yawn in your sleep?
Yeah.
How do you know that you're not hallucinating right now?
Because I'm looking at you.
If you hate all the haters, doesn't that make you a hater? Who was the first person to figure out, how to milk a cow? Hey, Brad, what orange came first, the color or the fruit?
Good point.
If a baby leg pops out at 11:59 p.m., Maria, but his head doesn't come out until 12:01, what day is his birthday?
Interesting.
Gary, if you're a vegetarian, can you eat animal crackers?
You stupid.
Is there a time limit on fortune cookie predictions?
It's a time limit on this segment, though.
I'm the fastest reader in the world. I read 1,679 pages book within 2 seconds.
Yes. Go on. What is it? What
it
just
was
happened?
fast, so you didn't know.
What just happened now? What did you learn from the book that you just read? You said what?
The first one is pretty real.
I will chew your meat. Are you crazy?
I just read. I can read fast.
You don't understand what you are reading. Then what's the point? Anybody can do what you just did.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday. Here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lenny Kravitz, y'all. Oh, my God. I don't know if I want to dance like him. Lenny Kravitz, y'all. He told his daughter, honey, Zoe Kravitz, y'all. He told all he asked to save him some weed, y'all, honey, as she was promoting her new movie, Blink Twice. Y'all know she got this new movie she directed called Blink Twice. And she said, she had some extra stuff, some extra colorful accessories, around the set and stuff. She had some promotional goodies, for a movie that's going to be on Instagram August the 12th, including, y'all, a lighter and some pre-rolled joints, honey, from the cannabis brand, Pure Beauty. And Lenny called that girl and asked her to save him something.
She's an adult. She's an adult. He's an adult. They grown and it's legal there.
No, but would y'all want y'all parents to ask y'all to save them some weed or something like that?
If you cool with your parents and y'all all grown and what's
Ricky,
wrong with
would you
that?
want to do that? Would you want to smoke weed with your children?
Not
He
at all.
don't smoke though.
No, I know that, but still,
Even if I did, I would smoke it with them.
No, because I'm like, oh,
If they grown,
yeah, that's like drinking with your parents if you're grown.
yeah, you can have a drink with your parents if you grown. You just can't overdo it. But come on now, come on.
I don't know.
This is 2024, child.
Special K and Maria with y'all.
They gonna do it without you anyway.
Well, I don't want to see it because I don't want to feel like I was a bad parent.
Have you ever tried weed? Have you ever smoked weed?
I have never.
So you don't know how enjoyable it might be.
It ain't about enjoyable. It's about being with your parent.
I know, but weed, it really comes from the earth, Gary. I mean, it gets a bad rap, but weed is from the earth.
You should smoke some.
You know, I promise you, I be wanting to, but I'm scared.
I tried to get him a little pen before. He just won't even try it.
I'm just scared. I don't know. I feel like I'm because I'm already bipolar and I gotta take lithium for that.
Yeah.
I need to relax.
Doctor.
If it's just a little CBD something for you, Gary. You just
They have to kind of just.
I gave him some.
Yeah,
he don't try it though.
I'm just scared. I don't know.
Oh Lord!
I'm like, y'all might see me running down the street with no clothes.
Lord,
ma'am.
God,
leave it alone.
That's all right then.
And everybody waiting for that view. But anyway, y'all, moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. Kelly Rowland, her fitness routine, and y'all, the major life events that she shaped up, honey. She talking about, she said that she started prioritizing her health more after her mother died, y'all. Now, once upon a time, they said Kelly Rowland was a bit embarrassed, y'all, by her athletic physique. She said, quote, I used to be scared, honey, to hold my arms up. She previously told Us Weekly, she said, because people would be like, oh my God, honey, she looks so masculine, honey. But however, they're saying the singer eventually, y'all, she learned, honey, to embrace her hard-earned muscles and feel strong. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And they said, she said, whether I look masculine or feminine, honey, she said, I'm comfortable in my skin. I don't give a care what anybody says. I look great. She said, and I feel that's how every woman should feel. Don't be, honey, ashamed of your body. Own it, she said. So that's right. That's good she's speaking out and stuff. Because my thing, but I've been seeing lately, though, a lot of women are definitely being proud of their bodies, and it doesn't matter what they look like. Because I've seen, like some people say, just because they made that dress, girl, that don't mean you need to wear it. But these girls are wearing dresses, honey, that's like something you see some of the smaller girls in, the bigger girls are wearing and stuff. And I mean, I think it's a good look.
I love the confidence. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And men are even doing it as well, too, because you'll see these men, honey, I'm still not there yet, and don't say nothing, Ricky. I mean, these fitted shirts. I don't know about a fitted shirt, baby. I got to have a fuller shirt because I don't want my stomach to be protruding, honey.
Stomach down.
I know. Hell, I thought I was getting it down with this medicine, but I mean, it's getting down a little bit, but it's going to eventually get down.
You got to
down.
exercise, Gary.
But that's the thing, but Rick, I don't have time to exercise. Well,
you can do some jumping jacks now.
Oh, jumping jacks help your stomach?
Yeah, to get some jump ropes in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I need to do that then. I didn't know it helped your stomach and stuff. I thought you had to always do those crunches and those things, honey, being on the ground, pushing up, honey, that's hard. So I'm like, I guess, maybe need to follow y'all routine, honey, and do what what'd you say, Special K?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
All right, I'm going to the color of the day. The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is pure milk. On the high end, you say pure milk, and on the low end, you say beautiful white. That's your color for today. Yes.
That's good. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your breakfast calls. Get at me 866-9-RICKEY. Come on.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. You did the Gizzy woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake it up.
Good morning. My name is Joyce. I'm calling from Jacksonville, Florida. I would like to wake up my nieces, my son, and my daughter, all at FAMU. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this your boy Keith from H-Town, baby. We here. Good morning, everybody. Let's get it. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is Tony Hook. I'm calling from Wilmington, North Carolina. I like to wake up the whole Port City, Fort Liberty, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Keansville, North Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up. If you listening on your radio. There's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Let them know then. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up.
All right, y'all, we got a hilarious prank phone call. Up next, Roy Wood Jr. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hello?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Do me a favor and put Taiwan on that phone for me, please.
She's not here.
Okay, do you know when she'll be back in? Okay, well, if you let her know, this is Attorney Leo Devlin, and I'm calling on the behalf of Joshua, the father of her baby.
Okay, and what is it concern?
Well, was this Taiwan?
No, it's not.
Well, then who is this?
It's her mama.
What I'm trying to find out right now is in regards to just some of the pregnancy test stuff and as far as like the paternity, excuse me. And he's going to be contesting paternity. I just need to let her know, and she need to come on down to the office and sign up for this paperwork.
He already been through that.
No, ma'am. But I guess he's just going to go through some second opinion stuff.
Okay, well, you can't go through those second opinion stuff. What's done is done.
Don't cut me off now.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and send the paperwork in the mail. All right?
No, she need to bring her ass down here and sign this paperwork. That's what you
bring your ass nowhere. You bring your ass over here and bring it to me then. You want me to have it?
See, I knew it was you. You sitting there lying and hiding from bill collectors. Ain't paid no money.
I ain't hiding from bill collectors. I ain't got no bills.
You
got bills. You pay your damn bills.
I pay my money. I'm going to get my money from y'all.
You ain't get your money from me. You get your money from Joshua. You his attorney, and you quit talking to me.
You take your ass on Maury Povich and find that little girl.
Take your ass on Maury Povich. I already got some papers, so you and him both can kiss my at the same time. You kiss the left one, and he kiss
Baby, I'm not kissing no booty cheek. Now, what kind of... I'll bite your booty cheek.
No,
I'll bite you in the ass. I'll come slap you now.
And when you get done slapping me, you better slap your mama, because that's the last time you going to see it. I'm going to kill your ass.
Baby, I'll steal Jesus' plate at the Last Supper. I'll eat Jesus' piece of chicken.
Because you's a bad motherfucker. You'd rather walk through hell with gasoline drawers on than to slap me. I had your ass looking like Swiss cheese. Play with me.
Now, see, why you got to say threatening? That's the problem with
Because why you got to call here acting ignorant early in the morning?
Look, you the one acting ignorant.
Do you know what time it is?
You the one acting ignorant.
Do you know what time it is?
Then, I got to watch.
Keep on. One more. I'm going to walk to where you at and beat your ass.
Baby, I'm down here at the corporate office.
Well, come on down. Well, you know what? Meet me halfway.
I'm down here at the corporate office. What?
Meet me where ain't no police.
Meet me in Raleigh-Durham. That's about halfway.
I ain't coming no Raleigh-Durham.
Well, you the one who want to fight.
Come down, bring some paperwork. Tell my I got to watch. I got to watch, too. I got a foot to kick you in your ass, too.
You probably ain't even got no call. That's why you can't even meet me all halfway.
My mama got one. I'll take her.
Yeah, still living with your mama. Still living with your mama. That's why he left you. That's why he ain't want to be with you.
First of all, he still live with his mom. He don't even live with his mom. He can't live with his mom.
Look, I know about Joshua.
He's a deadbeat.
I know about.
Not only that, while I'm coming down there, you better make sure you bring them 7 other babies to come with him. But I'm the only one that gets paid, especially when her child care tuition is $165 every 2 weeks, and that little boy don't pay nothing. Oh, please, he's going to pay something.
Don't call my client no boy.
You know what? Your client is a boy. You a boy. And your dad is a boy.
Your grandma.
All y'all my grandma ain't nothing. Your grandma look like a monkey dog been a goat now.
Your grandmama look like a pregnant Morgan Freeman mixed with Danny Glover and a splash of Lou Gossett Jr. with the goatee.
Your grandma look like Grace Jones with a bald head ass. Look like they some damn mixed breeds with dogs and rats.
Your grandma got a tooth in her booty.
Your grandma got some horse teeth in her mouth.
I tell you what, baby, just bring the money down to Birmingham, Alabama. Just send the money down there to comedian Roy Wood Jr. It's a prank phone call, sweetie. What's going on? Your mom put us up to prank calling you today, sweetie.
And you know what? I'm going to kill her.
Appreciate it, baby.
All right, bye-bye.
Right. Ja.
Yeah, bud.
Y'all ain't, I'm real mad this morning.
What's going on?
I'm real mad this morning. Black Tony.
Yo.
Black Tony. I'm glad you're not here. Glad you're not here. I'm glad you took the day off.
Ain't nobody said I took the day off. I just ain't made it over.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
What I'm saying? What's up, son?
You know what you did to me, dog.
Sorry, what? Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
What I did,
Brett. You know what you did to me.
What I did, son. I'm just saying, what's up?
Yeah, that's why you. I'm glad you ain't here because, you know what I'm saying. Like if you was here, man, it'd be some hands this morning, bro, on everything.
Hold up. What side?
No, I'm just glad. The best thing you did. The best thing that you could do for yourself is stay at home today because it's personal.
But why you want to let me explain what I did?
Okay, no. Hold on. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, but you.
I'm saying.
Okay,
I remember. I know what you're talking about, but
remember we met up yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, you sold me a washing machine for $25.
You know?
Right?
Yeah, I had came up on the
Brett,
lick.
okay.
Oh, Lord.
I got home, hooked the washing machine up.
Yeah.
Why you ain't tell me the damn thing take quarters?
Wait a minute. What? You didn't see that?
I'm saying, Shotty, why you seen the big ass thing at the top of it where you got to push the thing in and slide in? Yeah, you should.
Now, where y'all get the washing machine from?
That's not important right now.
No, it is important, man. That is important, man.
But do it work. But do it work, Shotty. That's the thing. Do it work. When you put the quarters in, do it work. Is your clothes clean? Is your clothes clean?
I'm going to end up paying the regular price for the washing machine by the time I use it 6 or 7 times.
Okay, but you should have looked at the top of it when I gave it to you.
No, man, you had that part.
Shotty, you just slid it up over that part. Shotty, you just slid it up on the
why you tell me the washing machine?
You were happy that you had a new washing machine, Shotty. You should have looked at all that.
Yeah. But why you ain't telling me to take quarters, though? I'm glad I didn't get the dryer.
Why you ain't ask me, hey, do they take quarters? Why you ain't ask?
Who riding around with a washing machine that take quarters?
Somebody who stole it.
But Rick, you got the key, so you can just keep using the same quarters.
I ain't got no key.
Oh,
where the key at, Black Tony?
It ain't calling no key now. It ain't calling no key now. That the part you should have asked.
I'm gonna kick your ass when I see you, bro.
That's a terroristic threat, Shotty. I'm finna call them. Man, don't make me call them folks.
That ain't funny, Beyonce.
You better be glad I got a warrant, Shotty. If I ain't had no warrant, I'll call the folks on you. Shotty. That's a terrorist threat right there.
Now you got me on that washing machine.
Yo, I mean, I'm saying, but do it work though? That's the question.
Yeah, it worked, but but somebody got to go and get changed and stuff in order to wash clothes in your own house.
Just go to the grocery store, get them $20 there, give you some quarter.
What's the farthest you went in school?
I say I went to 8th grade. I started in 8th grade.
Who was the first president of the United States?
First president of the United States. It wasn't Martin Luther King, was it?
Yeah.
Martin Luther King. Okay.
What's the biggest bird in the world?
Like an owl.
Name one book.
What? Somebody just name a book.
Just name any book.
Just name a book or something.
Yeah.
Any kind of book?
Any book literally to ever exist.
You're going to be all right. I can't even get a wild guess. I really just don't know. I just can't.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
What's the biggest planet literally in the entire universe?
That's easy. Well, I know it ain't Pluto. I said Mercury.
Mercury, correct. Yep. What happened on 9/11?
I'm lost there.
Who is the president of the United States?
I don't know who that is. John F. Kennedy?
No.
I don't know who the president is.
What about 36 divided by 6?
Ooh, they're going to be 8. Is it 8?
Yeah.
You made me think like, man, I still know some stuff, man.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Oh, Ashantae speaking out, y'all. Yes, Ashantae and Nelly, honey, they're finally talking now. Recall, they gave birth to this Ashantae, honey. She gave birth to her child back in, July, if I'm not mistaken, honey. Well, now she's finally talking, and, she's giving us the baby's name, y'all. Yes, honey, she named her son, according to Entertainment Tonight. Their son name is Kareem Kincaid Haynes, and he was born, y'all, on July the 18th, 2024. And if y'all didn't know it, Kincaid is Ashantae's dad name. Isn't that nice? She named him after her dad. Yeah. Now they're saying, y'all, the birth came, the announcement came 2 weeks, y'all, after Nelly, 49, was arrested, y'all, for possession of ecstasy at a casino in Missouri. So isn't that amazing? She, the Lord works in mysterious ways, because we didn't know the baby name. She wasn't even giving us the baby name. We didn't even know the sex of the baby. But then when allegedly this situation happened with Nelly and this ecstasy and stuff, they're like, oh.
Now, why you gotta mention the ecstasy? What the ecstasy got to do with the name of the baby?
Well, Brett, listen to me. Now, we didn't know the name of the baby because she didn't give us the name of the baby.
Okay.
Okay, but then when all this little situation happened with Nelly and the ecstasy.
This ecstasy stuff or whatever it was happened a while ago you did that report. Just because she happened to give us the baby's name now has nothing to do with what happened with Nelly.
It has a lot to do with it. So we didn't give you the baby name when the baby was born like normal people do. But since that little situation came, let's brush that aside and get that damn baby name, honey, so we can stop talking about that situation.
Gary.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes you wait to give the baby name. You don't have to give the baby name right away.
My mama gave my name as soon as I was born.
Well, that was in the 1940s.
Yeah, but whatever, honey. So, baby, So, but anyway, but we're proud and we're happy. We're glad to know the baby's name, honey. Aren't you glad, Rick, we know the baby's name now?
I'm glad Brett called you out on your mess this morning. That's for sure. Thank you, Brett.
I ain't paying Brett no attention. We knew true name, damn it, as soon as he was born. So you didn't wait to give us his name.
No, you didn't.
How long you waited?
It wasn't that long. It wasn't right when he was born.
Yeah, but it wasn't no damn a month later.
But had I got into a situation or got in trouble, I wouldn't have gave the name just because of that.
Well, if you want to deflect the situation or the trouble you got in, you better get that name so we can talk about that name.
That happened months ago.
We know that the baby was born months ago too, and we didn't know the name till not right now.
Okay, well maybe they didn't want to get a name. The Kardashians don't get their baby name up immediately. First they was calling him Wolf, then they was calling him something else. Now he got a whole different name.
Yeah, but the Kardashians ain't got no trouble right after the baby was born neither. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Congratulations, Nelly and Ashante. We love you, and we love the baby.
Fake.
We love Kincaid. That's a beautiful
fake.
name.
I can't wait till Nelly run up on you.
Moving on in other celebrity news.
You heard that, Gary?
What?
You said it again, Brett.
I can't wait till Nelly run up on you and say, "What you say, Gary?" With the T. What you say? He gonna be like, "Oh, I love you, Nelly. I love you and Ashante, Nelly."
We almost got the same last name, Haynes and Hayes. Yes, but anyway, moving on. Megan Good, y'all, and Jonathan Major, y'all, they exchanged an awkward kiss, y'all, and forever. That was the movie premiere in Los Angeles the other night. Now they said, baby, cell phone video showed that Megan and Jonathan pecked each other on the lips on the red carpet, y'all, and it was noted that people said it was an awkward interaction, huh? They said it was like two birds kissing each other. But nevertheless, they say Jonathan Majors is the type of black man who loves white women, but gets mad and resists them for not being black, which is exactly why he's attracted to them in the first place. They say Megan is darn fool. That man is nuts. But anyway, congratulations to them. We love them. That's what somebody said, honey. That was irrelevant until she said that. But I mean, it's nice. But I mean, I hope he and Megan, they look like they're a happy couple together. They look like they happy forever. Megan is doing movies right now, and Jonathan is still in the waiting area, waiting for his next movie to come, honey, and stuff like that. So he could probably dump her. But that's neither here nor there, though. Well, that's
Try to be positive sometimes.
That is positive. That's being real. I mean, somebody told me that, so I'm just going by what somebody said.
They love each other. Let them be happy for a minute before you go saying bad stuff all the time.
Well, she might love him more than he loved her.
But how do you know that?
Because she was a reject.
He loved her.
You say he was a reject?
She was a damn reject. He did not like nothing of African descent, honey, until that woman got him in trouble.
You don't know who he dated before that white woman he messed up with?
Well, honey, we know who he dated afterwards, Megan.
Well, so, he might have dated a black woman before that. You don't know.
Well, the black woman didn't get him no trouble, hell. Nah.
But, oh, my God.
Moving on. So, anyway, so congratulations. They're a wonderful couple, and I love them. And hopefully, all goes well.
Oh, you love them.
Yeah, they love it. And my final story, y'all, baby, Oprah again is saying she's at peace, baby, and knowing that there isn't much time left. Y'all. Did y'all watch Oprah last night on the Democratic National Convention?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Oprah was amazing. It just brought tears and chills to me just to listen to her speak, honey, because I hadn't heard her speak in so long after she left her show, but she spoke very well last night.
I thought last night was the last night, and I was like, where's Kamala Harris on the itinerary? So it's 4 nights?
Yeah. Tonight is the closer.
Yes, honey.
All right, so who's all anybody know who's all on tonight? I would just wish they would do this stuff early, but I know they're trying to play the West Coast.
Ricky.
My God, man.
Jesus.
They got to get this thing wrapped up within 2.5 hours, if you ask me. I think 2.5 hours is the max.
Lord, I got home from the movie premiere last night, and Oprah was just coming on like, oh, I get a chance to watch it. And I didn't even know she was going to be on there. I think she was a silent person. They didn't say that she was going to be on or not or whatever.
Aren't Jay-Z and Beyonce supposed to make an appearance tonight?
Well, they were supposed to make an appearance. I thought they said last night.
No, they would do it with Kamala. They would come on the biggest night. Yeah.
Well, anyway, Oprah did amazing. She looked amazing. So kudos out to Oprah, honey. And we love Oprah. And, honey, keep doing what you do.
Them purple glasses was hitting she had on.
Yes, she was, baby.
Her whole outfit was popping.
That purple eyeshadow was banging, too.
Yeah, I got to see what that dress was by, honey. Miss Oprah giving you purple, baby.
What funeral home did that? What funeral home did that? But they got down, boy. I swear she was giving you I shall wear a crown.
Okay. Yes, baby. Miss Oprah was giving it, baby. Yes, honey. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today is a pure milk on the high end, on the low end, just say white. What you say, Brad? Get it again.
I shall wear a crown. Oh,
yes,
Lord. Yes. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
For black children, the parenting style we've known is one of survival and toughness. Many people who have been raised by black parents have recounted their experiences as emotional unavailability. But the new wave of gentle parenting says otherwise.
Yeah, Ricky, an Atlanta mother is facing heat after punishing her child in the form of embarrassment on social media. This happened after her 14-year-old daughter was talking to older men and, quote-unquote, acting too grown. She posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, FYI, Kamari is 14 years old to anybody she's been lying to. She is not allowed to talk to boys and definitely not allowed to have a boyfriend. Kamari does not have a phone and won't have one until she graduates high school. Kamari is a child. In all caps, she is not grown, signed her mama.
Now, many agree that the mom was right to punish her daughter like that and felt as if more should have been done. One person commented saying, more of this, please. Get these little kids off these platforms, but others seem to be scolding the mom for not finding a nicer approach to discipline her daughter. One person commented saying, the reason why these children are so wayward is because parents always want to resort to hostility and violence instead of loving and guiding their kids in a gentle manner.
So today we want to know, was the mother wrong for embarrassing her daughter on social media? And does gentle parenting work for black folks, or should we stick to old school parenting? Gary, what are your thoughts?
No. The mama was not wrong, first of all, for doing that, because, honey, she matter where she did it at. You was on social media clowning, I'm going to clown you back on social media, number one. And as for number two, as for parenting, you know, people going to say, and I know particularly with myself, that is old school parenting, but no, ma'am. You got to, black kids don't have the same luxury as their white counterparts. If you don't chastise those kids at home, honey, the laws, as they say, will chastise them and let them know, honey, who they are and stuff. So when a little white kid do something out of whack or whatever, I'm going to tell my parent on you. And they get to go home. A black kid, honey, they popping them and put them in jail if they don't kill them. So, no. It's not.
Wow, that's intense.
Yeah, well, hey, that's what it is.
Yeah. Brett, what are your thoughts?
I don't think it's a problem with this. This is not wrong to me at all. I'm glad she did it and went on social media to do it, because whatever little boy she talking to, she only 14 years old, and her mama let them know on social media, whoever y'all talking to, whoever she lying or trying to fool, saying that she's older, she's not. She is only 14. She is a child, and you will go to jail for messing with my child. I agree.
And with all this sex trafficking going on, or
yes.
whatever, that girl go out and meet somebody, then next thing you know, she gone.
She gone.
That part.
Yeah. No.
You know, Rock, you were saying?
Man, come on, man. Tough love. I'm a winner chicken dinner. All day love with tough parenting, man. But there's a balance. Sometimes it depends on what the kid did, because sometimes you can just sit down and have a conversation, and hopefully they can learn from it. So I'm a fan of both.
Yeah. Maria?
I'm a fan of discipline, but I'm not a fan of publicly embarrassing your child. I feel like that's going to follow her. What if she learns a lesson, she gets her life together, she decides to run for public office? Things on the internet live forever.
Yeah.
They live forever. And, you know, when you're reminded of that mistake over and over again and it's documented for the world to see, I don't feel like that's a good look.
You go ahead.
No, I just don't. I agree with Maria in principle, but I don't think this particular mother did too much. I think she did just the appropriate amount of embarrassment.
Yeah, some of it that they actually go too far, but the little cute videos with the kids up against the wall with their arms out, or whatever, or holding up the books, or whatever, because if they're doing stuff on social media. Because my grandmama was like, I'm gonna embarrass you where you act up. You gonna get it where you act up at. You do it in the grocery store, you're going to get it in the grocery store. If you do it online, my grandma would have gave it to me online. I'm glad that we didn't have Facebook Live. If I was doing something bad on Facebook Live, my grandparents called me, I would have got a ass whipping right there on Facebook Live. But I would have been so embarrassed to the point where I would not have done it again. But I understand about that social media thing lives forever. But at this age, I probably would have looked back at me getting an ass whipping when I was 8 and laughed at it. Because Brandon I don't know what those tapes are, but Brandon used to record Malik every time he got an ass whooping. When my mama would was tearing Malik up one time, Brandon would sit there and record it or whatever. Then he would take some still pictures. But I still laugh at it to this day. And Malik laugh at it. Like them still shots when you can see Malik leg and see my mama up on the top of the step with that belt. But Brandon would do stupid stuff like rest in peace, but he did some stupid stuff that was funny as hell. I want to know what y'all think. Y'all get at me, 866-9 Ricky, 866-9 RICKEY. Good morning.
My name is Jordan. I am calling from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am recently became a mommy of my niece and nephew, and gentle parenting does not work. They get cussed out very often. Thank you.
So my name is Michelle, originally from Brooklyn, New York. No, we need to stick to our old school parenting. So these kids are getting way out of control where we still need that nowadays. We can't be gentle on these kids.
It's Don calling from Cincinnati, and I think it depends on the child. Some kids are born into this world as thugs, and you have to go real hard. Others you have to treat a little kinder and gentler. So I just think it depends on the child.
Mia in Lake Charles, Louisiana. They should definitely stick to old school parenting. I was a kid of old school parenting. My mama was one too, and you raise how your parents were raised more than likely. So
I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I believe that both can work because I use both with my children who are both black little kids. You don't need a whooping for every single thing that you do. Sometimes talking to a kid works, and then sometimes, it doesn't. I believe if you start early, then you'll be okay. You don't have to whoop a child every time for everything.
We should stick to old school parenting, and there is no color when we're dealing with parenting. I'm Lori from Jacksonville, Florida. I have 5 children, and I can promise you, whether they were black, brown, whatever color, parenting is parenting, and the old way worked. We've changed things, and because we've changed things, that's why children are out of hand.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. You can't enjoy yourself. And that's funny that 2 people called and said that these children are totally out of control, like out of control. And listen, that's a whole nother conversation or whatever. But parenting, man, sometimes it's just uncomfortable. I got kids, grandkids over here. Don't want to put their shirt on, acting like they can't put the shirt on, and like they can't take it off. I laid 15 shirts across the bedroom floor, and you got to sit on your butt and scoot over and put every last one of them on and take it off until you learn how to, because you at an age where you need to learn how to, put your clothes on and all that kind of stuff, and got them doing stuff and teaching children to move expeditiously when you tell them to do something with a little bit of hustle. I ain't saying run to put the plate in the sink, but when somebody tell you to do something, just the discipline to get up and make a direct play to the sink, putting the plate in the sink and putting your mats back, cleaning up the table, getting stuff off the floor. It's uncomfortable as hell. It's uncomfortable. It's awkward. It don't feel so good. But if you make the teeny tiny small corrections every 5 minutes is going to turn into every 10 minutes. And then every 10 minutes is going to turn into every 30 minutes. Then it's going to get to a point where you don't have to say nothing to your kids at all. Now, we in here getting stuff straight in the kitchen. My daughter been out of my house since she pretty much went off to college. How did she just naturally come in the house and we getting stuff together, and then before she left to go back off to her own house in Atlanta, the whole kitchen is clean. The kitchen is clean. Just trained and conditioned to clean up the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff. And my old pastor Rev Miller used to say, charity starts at home. Yeah. It's uncomfortable sitting at the table. Don't put that up. Don't pick that bean up with your hand. Don't do that. Don't eat like that. You don't hold your fork like that. Simple, small, uncomfortable corrections leads to training them and molding them to what you need for them to be. So when they go out and eat and do a job interview, you got them trained so good. Every person got off that plane the other day said, these are the most well-mannered kids I have ever seen in my life. And I'm talking about didn't have no iPad on the plane. I waited till the plane got up in the air. Then I said, hey, here's your iPad. But right now we're going to sit down and put our seatbelt on. You don't have to have an iPad right this second. Hold on, because people trying to get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? And teaching them to wait and to hold on and just let me lead and to follow. And now the iPad is, I appreciate having the iPad as opposed to I'm entitled to the iPad and I want it. You can't even say want in my house. W-A-N-T is a demand. May I have my iPad, please? I want, you don't tell nobody what you want. Not in my house. But to some, that's mean. But hey, I'm glad y'all enjoyed that conversation, man. That's real good. Coming up next, we got Jeff Johnson, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, what up, man?
Hey, good morning, brother. How you doing?
Man, good, man. Blessed and highly favored. Always happy to have you.
Man, good to be with you all, man. It has been, when I tell you how crazy it has been here in Chicago over the last few days, what you see in the convention center, and we'll talk about that, is only one part. I mean, you have tens of thousands of people here from all over the country, representing all kind of interests. I mean, I have gone to Black economic events, Black cultural events. I mean, what I have seen over the last few days has been encouraging, because on one end, what you're seeing within the convention center is the pomp and circumstance of a party doing its work. But, man, I am seeing Collective PAC, Black PAC, Black Economic Alliance, a ton of other organizations, grassroots organizations, that are all not just talking about politics or talking about the Democratic nominee, Vice President Kamala Harris, but they're talking about how are we mobilizing our folks when all this is over. You got essentially 70 plus days before there is an election. And listen, the excitement that's in the arena at United Center is not enough to win an election. Right. It is the spark that helps win an election. But real people have to do real work on the ground in real communities. And this kind of energy, I think, helps some of these independents and those that really aren't connected to any party. I mean, we even heard Oprah Winfrey last night talk about she is a independent voter, and believes that her voting on a regular basis is about what she needs to do without claiming a party. So I've been excited, you all, about what I'm seeing outside of the conversations that I'm having with regular brothers and sisters who, you know, don't have a fancy title, who aren't celebrities, who care about issues and are trying to figure out what this means for them and how they show up. So that's the energy that I am excited about. But last night was glad. I was glad to see the country get a chance to see more of Walz, who he is, what he represents, the style of leadership that he has. And this is the excitement is real. But I think the commitment that I'm seeing, man, is more real than I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I just hope that people get out on the ground and do some old school campaigning, and I think they will. And I really did like the parts with the Republicans, some Republicans, some former Republicans stepped up to the plate and decided that even though they don't agree with Democrats on a lot of the issues, but I think that this is what's best for the country. It's not to have Trump, because they believe in democracy. That was important to me.
And a lot of them believe that Trump is bad for their party.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot of that too. Kay, what's been the thing for you before I get out of here?
Like you said, just the enthusiasm, I think, is transferring over into action, because the numbers of volunteers are through the roof in a lot of these states, and I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all this before I get out of here. I want to make sure that our organizations, our media folks, our consultants get paid. Y'all, I don't know if y'all understand the hundreds of millions of dollars that go into winning elections. And often our folks don't get not only what they need, but their fair share in mobilizing our people. And so not only do we deserve to have our issues addressed, but our folks who turn our folks out need to get paid. And so we're going to talk a lot about that coming in the next week, man, because there are $200 million that need to be spent in the next 75 days. And I want to make sure that we see some of our organizations that do this work and that make this happen, get those resources so we can turn out, Rick, to your point, with the old school mobilizing the way we need to. Y'all hit me at Jets Nation. As always, y'all, love you. Have a fantastic Thursday. I'll talk to y'all next week.
Hey, Jeff, real quick, who's all on the itinerary tonight other than the Vice President Kamala Harris?
Yeah, there's like 25 speakers almost every night. And so I don't even know who the list is. I was so glad to see the friend of our show and the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, last night. But there's going to be 25 probably speakers, brother, before we see Vice President, presidential nominee Kamala Harris take the stage tonight.
Yeah, well, I tell you, this is a momentum, man, that I haven't seen since 2008. I haven't seen felt this kind of energy, and I have never been wrong. On the only presidential campaign I got wrong, I really did predict that Hillary Clinton would beat Donald Trump, or whatever. But I think that this is a totally different race in the way the Harris campaign is moving, as far as trying to get people out, get them mobile. And then that Lincoln Project is not helping Donald Trump at all.
Yeah.
So
no.
We just got to get people out. It's all about turnout, Jeff. That's it. It's all about turnout.
All it is.
All right, Jeff. Love you. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Love y'all.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Hey, the time right now is 11 after the hour. And this morning, we got a pleasure of speaking to our physician, health expert, television personality, and New York Times best-selling author. Y'all, please give it up for Dr. Ian Smith. Hey, how you doing, man?
Good morning. I'm great, man. I'm great. It's good to talk to you all, spend a little bit. Listen, Ricky, I'm going to say something that's going to get me in trouble in New York, but I want to say, I know I'm here to talk about Eagle Rock, my new novel. I'm going to talk about it, but I want to quickly say something that's going to get me in trouble in New York. Listen, y'all, we need you all to support black authors. I'm telling you. I was down at Essence Fest with the black book influencers like Casey Kelly and such, and they taught me so many things I didn't know that was happening in our industry with books. Please, you all, buy black authors, support black bookstores. We don't get the support. We don't get the marketing budgets. We don't get the same amount of money. And we need you all to keep us afloat so we can keep creating content that looks like us and sounds like us. So I just want to start off by saying, please support all black authors, not just me, Ricky, but all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. I missed you, but I was there for the promote my book as well. But man, you are a New York bestseller. I ain't reached that yet. I'm trying to be like you when I grow
you
up.
Coming. You're number one on pre-orders, man.
Hey, but look now, but listen, you are promoting your book, Eagle Rock, okay, which is the fourth installment of your what is that?
Ash Cain.
Ash Cain series. Thank you, Maria. Tell us about Ash Cain and what inspired Eagle Rock.
Yeah, so Ash Cain is an African-American detective. He's a new age detective. He's younger. He can quote Shakespeare. He can quote Biggie Smalls. He's smart. He's fearless. He's smooth. He's intelligent. I wanted to create a character, Ricky, I'd never seen in books before or seen on the TV screen, and I wanted it to be a character based on us. I wanted an African-American private detective. And this book basically takes place in Chicago. A white billionaire businessman is found in his bedroom in a secret apartment near downtown Chicago in a compromised position. And the police say to the son, listen, if you want one guy to be able to figure out what happened, this guy moves quickly, efficiently, and without restriction. His name is Ash Cain. They call Ash Cain to the scene, and the ride begins.
Ooh, that is a juicy plot. I am looking forward to that. Good morning, Dr. Ian. This is Maria Moore. I'm always excited to talk to you about all of your new projects. Of course, we know your history with books on health and wellness, and we've seen you as a personality on TV in that space. Do you foresee Ash Cain kind of turning into a TV series or even possibly on the big screen?
Oh, absolutely. This is the fourth installment. Each book is a different case, so they're standalone books. You can start with Eagle Rock and then work your way back, but I wrote them in a way. The book series has been optioned to become a TV show, which means a producer in L.A. has bought the rights to make it a TV show or a movie, so fingers crossed.
So now, Dr. Ian, you have all these wellness books out. You have so much out right now. But now you're about to work on another book called Eat Your Age. So what is that about?
Yeah, so Eat Your Age is what are the best top 10 foods for your decade of life, in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or 60s, whatever decade you're in. What are your top 10 best foods? What are the best exercises, the medical tests you need to know? What are the most common conditions? And what's a 30-day meal plan to help you? And it's customized for your decade, so to fight heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So that book comes out in January 25. In fact, I want to offer to everyone listening today, if you purchase a copy of Eagle Rock or you purchase Ricky's book, Okay, pre-order his book, please. Support black authors. If you do either one, send me a message on Instagram at Dr. Ian Smith. Spell the doctor out, Ian Smith. I will send you a free copy of Eat Your Age that comes out in January.
Wow.
Man, I appreciate that, but this is about you today, man. I got every day to be on this radio show to promote my book. But I appreciate you because you're my brother, man. Every time, it's always good working with you and having you. And I love your books, and I have all of them. And so I really appreciate that. And I want to ask you, with the rise of COVID-19 again, what do you think are some of the most pressing health issues that need to be addressed? And do you mention some of this stuff in the book?
Well, listen, we have to learn our lessons from the pandemic, okay? COVID is here. It's here to stay. There are people who have compromised immune systems. There are people who have underlying medical conditions. You all, please still take COVID seriously. If you are around someone who's sick, please wear a mask. There's nothing wrong with wearing a mask. We got to keep our kids safe. Hygienic practices are important. Clean off surfaces. Sneeze and cough into your elbow on planes. Wear your mask. I don't want us to have a secondary pandemic because we got too relaxed. So I talk about all kinds of ways to boost your immune system in the new book, Eat Your Age, and how you can fight some of these common ailments.
Man. Hey, and Dr. Ian, I want everybody to know how can they follow you? And I mean, just lay it all out. How can they follow you? And how can they get this book? And we're going to make this baby a New York bestseller. Get you on that list and keep you on that list because you're one of the greatest to ever do it.
I appreciate it, man. My Instagram is at Dr. Ian Smith. Spell the doctor out, Ian Smith. On TikTok, the official Dr. Ian, Dr. Ian. And listen, if you pick up a copy of Eagle Rock or Rickey's book, please just send me a DM today on Instagram. I'm going to send you a free copy of Eat Your Age. And if you're in Dallas, by the way, I'm at the Black Bookstore, the Black Lit Bookstore tonight at 6:30 in Dallas, Farmers Branch, Texas. So come out and see me, sign books, and take some pics. I love y'all.
Hey, one more time. Were you going to be in Dallas? Because everybody's got I'm sure they have their ears to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's called the Black Lit Bookstore, 4050 McEwen Road in Farmers Branch, Texas, just outside of Dallas. Come on by. And if you can't come by, that's okay. Send me a DM. I'll make sure you get a copy of Eat Your Age, too, by the way.
There it is, man. Hey, man, Dr. Smith, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Y'all make sure y'all get a copy of Eagle Rock. And thank you so much, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ian Smith. Love you, man.
I love y'all. Thank
you.
Sir. News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. Front page right here. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Tim Walz had his moment Wednesday night in Chicago. The Minnesota governor accepted the Democratic Party's vice presidential nomination. It was definitely a tearjerker. His kids were there. His wife was there. Very beautiful moment. Oprah Winfrey also was in attendance, and she was there to inspire the crowd with these words.
We are not so different from our neighbors. When a house is on fire, we don't ask about the homeowner's race or religion. We don't wonder who their partner is or how they voted. No. We just try to do the best we can to save them. And if the place happens to belong to a childless cat lady, well, we try to get that cat out too.
Oh. Well, she was definitely referencing J.D. Vance, who is, of course, Trump's running mate on that whole childless cat lady comment. Other notable speakers from night 3 included Pete Buttigieg, Senator Cory Booker, former Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan. Did you see that, Ricky? He's a Republican.
Wait a minute, say that again?
He's a Republican, and he said to my fellow Republicans, a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for, is a patriotic act, basically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what he said. So it was a big moment. Tonight is Kamala's moment, however, where she will officially accept the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. And word on the curb is some big names are coming out. So we shall see by tomorrow morning.
Well, Gary, if they bring out Gary with a T, I'll be so disappointed. if they bring out Gary with the T tonight, I'm going to go vote for Trump.
Oh, no.
What? And I'm not telling y'all nothing.
That's how terrible you are. You're just terrible.
Stay tuned, honey. Y'all don't know. I'm not saying nothing.
With that WB frog costume on. Some tights.
Hush, Maria, go to the next story.
I don't have any more. We're going to go to sports now. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Yes, sir. Chicago Sky's Angel Reese. Shout out to her, man. She lands a partnership with Reese's Candy. I knew this was coming, man. It's just a matter of time.
That's dope.
It's dope, man. A limited edition collection of jerseys, hoodies, T-shirts, hats, and more. Angel calls her fans the Reese's Pieces, which is actually dope. And it was just a matter of time for this to happen. So go get that bag. The civil lawsuit against former NBA star Dwight Howard, allegedly sexual assault and battery, has been dismissed and dropped by Stephen Harper. No money was paid to Harper in exchange for dropping the lawsuit, and Dwight Howard said everything was consensual. I'm leave it at that right there. Rick, I know you're excited. We all excited. College football kicks off this weekend. Florida State and Georgia Tech playing this weekend, but I want to know how you feeling about the new Alabama regime. You feeling good this year, dog?
Oh, yeah, I feel great. I'm not worried about nothing. Alabama going to have a great team. They'll be in the playoffs, that's for sure.
They'll definitely be in the playoffs. But
that's for sure. We're going to see what they got when they play when Georgia go to Tuscaloosa.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a damn good one.
What's your thoughts on Texas and Oklahoma popping into this SEC?
Well, they ain't finna go in there and run it. Texas ain't finna run it like they did the Big 12.
But you know what is gonna happen, in my opinion?
What?
They gonna get some upsets. They gonna beat a few jokers. It's gonna level that doggone playing field in the SEC.
Don't they play Georgia?
I believe so.
That's when you finna see what Texas got when they play Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, but see, there's gonna be some more losses. There's gonna be some more losses in the SEC because Texas and Oklahoma will come in there and get a few of them bad boys, which is gonna level everything out.
Yeah, they'll beat people like Ole Miss. They'll beat Florida. They'll beat South Carolina or whatever. But they ain't finna just come in the SEC and just take over now.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
My whole life, Alabama ain't backed down from nobody.
Come on, dog.
Except when Mike Shula was the coach. But other than that, they ain't backed down from nobody.
They did get beat by Texas, though, right?
Barely.
Ain't no matter.
But they whooped Texas' ass in the national championship in 2012.
That's 2012, dog. That's a long time ago, Pimpin'.
I don't care, but did Texas go to the playoff? Nerp.
The show didn't.
Nerp.
It's a whole nother ball game. It's gonna be exciting, man. 12 teams in the playoffs. Let's get it popping. Let's talk sports at Rock T Holla. Follow me on social media. Bringing It Tech got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Russell Simmons has hit back at people criticizing him over his alleged history of rape and sexual assault. Earlier this year, Russell Simmons was accused of sexual assault yet again, so he doubled down on his denial regarding the allegations. He also clapped back at people critiquing his famous friends like Usher and Taraji P. Henson for visiting him in Bali, where he currently lives. Here's what he had to say.
Black people, did you forget that I got 10,000 black men out of jail and that I changed the factory farming industry forever and that I registered more of you to vote than probably anybody you know? And I worked for Black Lives Matter and every movement that's helped our people, all the women's rights and even gay rights, to let them demonize me in such a way that my friends cannot visit without you attacking them. Still to date, I have never spoken to a policeman about anything. I've never spoken to a judge, civil or criminal, about anything. Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, President Trump, all have more credible claims against them than I do.
Wow. Wow. Well, what y'all think about that?
Wade's still in Bali.
You get to talk smack when you all that ocean between you and
He ain't saying that in Times Square.
No. But we love Russell. Yeah.
But the question is, do they have a case against him?
It's been so long since he left. I don't even remember what was the what. I mean, I'm not trying to kick up no dust.
Him bringing it up made me remember.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't remember.
I don't even remember what he was ever accused of.
Well, whatever it is, he in Bali, honey. So
yeah, we done forgot. So go on and do your yoga and stop talking about it.
Okay, nah.
And we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mix Down with the White Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.